What's up, guys? Welcome to my living room here. Today, we're going to talk how not to do LinkedIn outreach. And I actually scrolled through my messages to find the absolute worst one I received, and then I'm going to look at another one which I really enjoyed. So yeah, the first one, this guy JM Matienzo. I'm sorry for pronouncing your name wrongly and giving you like taking your example as the worst how not to LinkedIn outreach. But yeah, so this guy, he basically out of the blue, without any context, he started like pitching himself, self-promoting himself, right? Like, dear Nick, focus, expand on your skills and enhance your expertise. Focus on the skills you need to maximize your potential. Like, what are you even talking about? Like, the Philippine HR Congress? Like, dude, I am not even living in Asia. Like, this was, I mean, last year I was living in Shanghai, but this was 6 months after, and right now I'm living in Belgium. Like, I've never been to Philippines, like to the Philippines. Like, what is this guy talking about? No context, no relevancy, nothing. And he just keeps self-promoting himself, like in a huge ebook almost, like sending it to me. And then the mind-blowing thing is that obviously I'm not responding to this, right? He wants me to do all sorts of things. He just sends the exact same message all over again. And on top of that, he does it again. And he does it a fourth time. Like, this guy, I just blocked him whenever I saw this. This guy is the prime example of how not to do outreach. Like, you're not providing any value. You're not connecting with me. Like, imagine you would do this on the street, like walk up to people like, hey, this is me, you should do this, like go to my website, go to this, like without people talking back to you, right? You start having an entire pitch without just saying, hi, hey, what's up, hey, how you doing, like, I saw you really like cars as well. Oh, I'm in the automotive industry, whatever. Just like normal human beings would have a conversation, right? Like, remember, there's another human being on the other side of the screen that wants to talk with you, right? So it's crazy to me. And like, the other guy who actually does this pretty well, or who did this pretty well with me, is Bob. Shout out to Bob. Whoa, something going wrong. And Bob, it was Bob, right? It was Bob. Good old Bob. Bob actually, he's a digital marketer as well. So I don't know, I think he just wants to build this, community, build his following, build, his connections, his network, whatever. He didn't want to sell me anything. He might, I don't know what his master plan is at the end of the day. He might want me to buy his course or whatever, but he just reached out to me in this way. Like, it's adorable. Listen.
Hey Nick, thanks for engaging with my content. Just wanted to say hi.
I don't know if you guys can hear it because I'm screen recording it, but he basically said, hi Nick, thanks for reaching out. I wanted to say hi. So I immediately responded like, hey man, thanks for reaching out. Likewise, I enjoy it. Enjoy your content, whatever. Glad you like mine too from time to time, right? So, because I noticed he liked my post before. So this guy, he does really well. Like, he just, in a spontaneous way, he just really connects with me, and we talked from there, right? It wasn't a long conversation, but we talked, and I just got to know him, right? That's how you actually get to know someone, how to build a connection. So I get that you're trying to automate your outreach. Basically, anyone who I know who's doing lead generation, through LinkedIn aggressively, he or she has to do automated outreach, right? But do it in a very qualitative way over a quantitative approach, like not spamming as many people without any context, because your click-through rate or your opening rate, your conversion rate, like it's all gonna suck, and it's just not worth it to spam people without having any effect. Like the way I was doing it back in the day when I was doing outreach for a client, I was basically working with small batches of 100 people, very segmented in a certain industry, in a certain region, where I could say like, hey, you're also in the industry in place, and then you already start from there on, like, hey, yeah, I saw that you went to that event. You actually start building a conversation with people, and you can automate that, wait for people to respond, and then hop on it manually. But the important takeaway from this is just don't self promote from the start. Don't like give context like you're actually talking to a normal human being, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and this provides you some value. Leave a like if you did, and follow me or subscribe or whatever for more relevant content considering LinkedIn. All right, guys. Hope you have a great evening, whatever time it is there. See you.